You got to sit through another skill development workout after just doing it. Hopefully you recognize one of those drills from earlier. There will probably be some replication here as well, but I'm going to try and keep this moving. I'm going to have a few disclaimers here real quickly before we start. I will be much more lenient today than I would be in my gym. I've never worked with these guys. They're not going to understand all the movements. There might be some things lost in translation. So I'm going to try and be a little bit nicer. It might be hard for me, but I'm going to give it a shot. Secondly, I agree wholeheartedly with what Jurg said about focusing on makes instead of takes. In my gym, we will either do everything for a certain number of makes, a certain number of makes in a row, or we'll go for like a time period where we then have a goal for makes. We're going to do takes today just in the interest of saving time. But again, in your skill development work with your kids, your players, I would stress that, again, just like Jurg said, we want to go makes instead of takes. The last thing I want to say, let me step back. When you go into a skill development workout, I think it's very important that we always have the end in mind before we start. So I want to know what I'm working towards, and I want to progress to that all the way through the entire workout. That being said, the last disclaimer I want to give you is that I'm going to do the finishing a little differently than I would if we were doing the entire workout flowing through. So I'm going to change the finishing up that we're going to start with, just to show you something a little different. It was going to be pretty similar to what we saw there, so I want to give you something a little different. Guys, come on out here. Again, we'll start with finishing. We're just going to go through two quick finishes here. We're going to do it in a very tight space, and then we're going to rep it out. So the first finish we're going to work on, you got to go grab the ball. Okay, the first finish we're going to work on is called a quick finish. This can be done off of 1 foot or off of 2 feet. And really all we're trying to think is, I see help coming from the high side, and I want to beat it to the rim before he can get there. Okay? So you've obviously got to be aware of where your defender is. So we're going to go one dribble here, ball and right foot hit. As you drive, your eyes should be on the rim, and we will see everything else. Okay, you're going to hear me say eyes to the rim a lot today, because when we see the rim, we see everything else as well. Okay? Now, on that pickup, so we're here, on that pickup, we want to try and keep this ball down here on the baseline side. Okay? Why? Well, again, because we can keep our body between the ball and our defender or the help. Okay? So we're going to reach across our body, and then we're also going to try and turn our shoulders a little bit again, just to help with that ball security. Alright? So I want you guys thinking eyes on the rim, maybe a glance to the elbow, and we're here, boom, pick it up, and we'll finish. Okay? High off that glass. On the strong side, I'll let guys go a little higher off the glass. On the weak side, or on the weak hand, I guess I should say, okay, we might go a little bit quicker just to beat that defender because we won't have as much control. Again, this can be done off of 1 foot or 2 feet. We did it yesterday, and our stride stopped off of 2 feet from a different angle. I'm going to let you guys do what comes naturally. Okay, so you get one dribble, and you're going up with your right hand. Go ahead. Bring that hand over, try and turn that body. That's right. You guys got to go somewhere. Your first step, both of you went from right here to about right here. You got to be explosive here, boom, and get somewhere on that right foot. Get to the rim. Go. That's better. Turn your chest. Good. Turn your body to the baseline as you jump. Protect the ball. That's not turning your body to the baseline. Okay, so when I go up, watch my chest. I go up here. If I go here, now that ball is exposed. Now there might be times where that works, right? Because you might have to quickly get it there. But right now I want you thinking you see him, and we're going to turn and face the baseline again so we can get our body between the ball and the defense. Scoot up a little bit. One dribble. Scoot up a little bit. You don't have to go that far. Go. Explode. That's better. That's better. Here we go. Explode to it. Helps coming from the high side. See it. See it. Bang. Eyes up. That's better. Good. Get it there. Explode. Go. Get it up. Good. One more. Bang. Get it up. Nice shot. Go. Okay. So we would obviously progress back to that in this starts. Okay. But we're just going to rep through the finish there. So that's when that help is coming from the high side. Okay. When help is coming from the low side, and there's a lot of different options, right? Jurg showed you that back shoulder. Obviously, it'd be on the other side for the strong. Okay, there's a ton of different options. We're just going to work on what we call a pro hop. So we're going to take 2 dribbles here. We're going to take that first dribble, and then you're going to see that defender starting to come outside the paint to help. We're gonna take a quick second dribble right here and get our feet parallel so that now that defender thinks I'm gonna run into him, he's gonna take a charge, right? And then I'm just gonna scoop through to the other side, okay? I didn't do a good job of ripping the ball through. You have two choices on your ball path. His hands are up, boom, we'll rip through low. His hands are down, Help's hands are down, boom, we'll rip through high. Notice I land on 2 feet with my body facing the sideline, ball on my back hip. So now again, body is between the ball and my defender and I've protected. So you got 2 dribbles on this one. Ball right. Do you guys know what hopscotch is? Is that a thing in Belgium? No? Okay, fair enough. So, shit. So we're gonna go 1 step here, boom, and then you're just gonna spread your feet, okay? So it's 1, 2, pop, and then we can finish. When your guys go up here, they can square in the air if they need to. So we're here, bang, we're here, and if we need to go through that ear and square, I'm all right with that. Don't bring the ball in front of your body. Bring it through your right ear. Okay, again, we want to think ball security as long as possible. We go 2 dribbles. Good. Land on 2. That's okay. Remember that square in the, land on 2. Not necessarily a bad idea. Good. Pound that thing. Come on. Hey, remember on that second dribble, you're trying to make that defender clutch up and think you're charging. So we need 2 hard dribbles into this, all right? I know you're getting used to it, let's be explosive. That's better. Land on 2 feet. If you land 1, 2, that's going to be a travel. Land on 2 feet in the paint. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Take your time, a few more. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's what I want. You're not going to even have a ball. We're going to start in a split stance or in a sprinter's stance here, and you're just going to go 1, 2, and land on 2. No ball. Get it. Here we go. So right foot, 2, land on 2. Do it again. Bang, bang, boom, land on 2. Again. 1, 2, land. Good, again. 1, 2, land. One more time after. Take 1 dribble. So go here, and then go 1, 2, landing on 2 feet. 1, bang, bang. Good, don't shoot it yet. Land on 2, don't shoot it yet. Just stick your landing there on bounce. Boom, land on 2, stick your landing, get your butt down. Boom, boom. Okay, now let's try and get that second dribble into it. Here we go. 1 ball, nope. Now we'll do our second dribble. Okay, so ball and feet hit at the same time here. Boom. Feet land together there. Go ahead. Boom. Boom. That's okay. Take your time. Take your time. Here we go. 1, 2, bang. Good. Nice shot. There it is. Good. One more each. One more each. Good. Help's coming low. We'll get back to the middle. All right, now. You are going to start kind of right with your left heel, right below this orange line. Actually, no, let's go right here. Okay? So you're going to start right with your right foot on the corner of that elbow. I'm going to start down here on the baseline. Okay? We are on defense. You are on offense. So we just worked through, here's our beat the high help finish, and then we worked through, here's our beat the low help finish. So now he's got to make a decision. Okay? So we turn everything, just like we talked about the last 2 days of Jordan, we turn everything into some sort of decision-making drill at some point. I'm going to show you a few different ways we can do that throughout the course of the day. So here's how this is going to work. You got to look forward. Okay? I'm going to point at myself, or I'm going to point at you. If I point at you, you will end up being the help. If I point at myself, I will end up being the help. Okay? Once we do that, I'll tell you you can go, and then you'll start it. So let's walk through this here first. When I say go, or when you decide to go, you're going to dribble with your inside hand on the inside of this cone. So left hand, and now you're attacking. Okay? Right when he leaves, and let's walk first. Right when he leaves, we have to slide all the way outside the paint, both feet. And now, whoever was pointed at will be the help. Okay? But let's say I pointed at myself and you weren't, or let's say I pointed at you and you were going back to help. I still want to kind of bluff and make him unsure of who's coming. Okay? So now he's got to make a live decision on how he finishes. I would love to see us use the quick finish. I would love to see us use the pro hop back to the middle. That might not be in their game yet, okay? So I'm not gonna be a big sticker on what finishes they use here. Okay, a lot of times I'll start with this, and then we'll reverse engineer whatever works for them. So they drive baseline and they like, whatever, they get on balance and go up and under, or they like to go up and adjust and finish in the air, or they like to do the, what do you call it, the back shoulder floater here, whatever, okay? Then I just see what they like, and then we work our way backwards from there through every single step, okay? Right now, I want you to try and use those finishes, but if you don't, it's gonna be all right. Okay, we good? Let's see if I can do this without, all right, on you. Oh. Get there and finish, good, nice shot. That's all right. Okay, so now rotation-wise, generally, I would go up, you would go there, I would go here. I don't need to finish, so I'm just gonna let you do it. Okay, so step up to that black line. All right, look forward, don't be cheating. Come on now, hey, whoa. You were looking at me, I can't tell who's helping if you're looking at me. Look at that rim. Okay, look at the rim. All right, on you. Go. All right, good. One more time, let's go. You're up. On you. Hey. Good. Nice shot. That's all right. One more for you two. Here we go. Scoot up a little. Okay. Hold on. Scoot in towards the middle, or towards me a little bit more, towards the right. You don't have to be all the way over there. Start like right here. On you. Good. Keep it to the right. Now you got to finish. Okay? So, just a real quick way I wanted to show you a couple of different finishes, and then we work on reading that help and beating the help. You can make that your own, do it a lot of different ways. Okay, but I hope that gives you some ideas on how to work on that late decision. Man, I'm out of shape. Whew. Grab that ball. Okay, now, we'll go to the top. We'll go to the right wing. I'm a big proponent of working through starts and stops. Okay? We worked through our stride stop yesterday, if you were in here for that. That's my favorite stop. Okay, there's obviously other ones as well. We'll talk through a little bit of that in the future here. We're going to spend some time on starts now. Okay? Most of our turnovers, our non-passing turnovers, happen at the start or at the stop. At the start, because we get going too quickly and we don't get that left foot down like we were talking about earlier. At the stop, because we can't get on balance. So I like to work through starts and stops pretty much every day, okay? We're gonna use this one to start here. We're gonna work on shot prep, okay? So normally I would start the same way we did before, and we'd go through a lot of form shooting and work our way back. I'm gonna skip that, because he's already showed it to you twice, and I don't think you need to see that again, but we would start with form shooting here. Now we're gonna work on being ready to shoot on the catch, but we're not gonna shoot it for a while. Okay? So you're going to start here, you're going to give me the ball. We're going to keep it simple right now, but you can also kind of turn this into a passing drill. So 1, 2, 3, and throw some sort of game pass to your coach. Okay? Then when I get it, you're going to attack the ball. I'm going to flip it to you. Okay? When the ball's in the air, I want your feet in the air. I want your left foot. Are you ready? Are you both ready? Okay, good. I want your left foot to beat the ball. I want your right foot to meet the ball. Okay, so then right away, our feet are ready to shoot. Boom, our hands are ready with up, and hopefully we drop into that shot a little bit. And lastly, we want to get our eyes to the rim on the catch. Okay, all we're going to do is catch here and drop to our pocket, and that's it right there. You're going to do that 3 times, and you're going to do it 3 times. Okay, so catch and dip. Okay, so start, I don't know, right on the 3-point line, but that's fine. Let's go 3 to bounce, 1, 2, 3, and let's go wrap around bounce pass. Okay? Step to your left, throw it to your left. Wait till I catch it. 1, 2, 3, step. Good. 1, 2, eyes are good. 3 of them. 3 times. Here we go. Step, pound hard. Good. It's not a feather. Pound that thing. Let's go. Pound that thing. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Step. Wait for it. Don't get anxious. Let's go. One more. Come on. Here we go. Boom. Step in. 1, 2. Good. Here we go. Let's just get it to me in the interest of time. I know everybody's had a long day. Here we go. Step in. 1, 2. Okay, good. Stay on bounce. Freeze and on bounce. Good. Right to your pocket. Boom. Good, so we do that a few times, get the ball in your pocket quickly. Now we're gonna work on being efficient up to our platform. There's 3 parts of the shot: pocket, platform, release. We wanna have one motion through it. So now we're gonna work on having that hand ready to shoot, boom, and just getting it to our eyebrow as quickly as possible. If you can work on your kids being able to get the ball from their pocket to their platform, wherever they catch it, to here, you're gonna see them just make more shots. Okay? You've got to get that hand under the ball before you go up. So right now we'll do the same thing. We're going to catch, boom, shot prep up to our toes with that ball almost right on our forehead. Okay? Right to your platform. 1, 2. Good. Don't be afraid to catch the toe. And then drop and go up. Okay? Before you catch it, just a little drop to get those hips activated, right? To get that butt down, the hips back, so you can get some strength. Quick, up to your platform. No, I want you to get up on your toes. Shoot all the way to your toes. Here we go. 1, 2. Not bad. Here we go. 1, 2. Good. Don't be in a rush. Not in a rush. Oh, good. Good. 1, 2. Nice. Stay on balance. Give me one more. Stay on balance. 1, 2. Boom. Good. The number 1 predictor of whether or not you're making this a shot is your balance, from the start through the finish. Okay? So now, before we shoot it, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to catch, drop, get the ball to our pocket, and now we're going to freeze and stick our landing. Okay? We're going to hold that ball up there again. So it's right into it, bang, boom. I want you to stick that landing and hold it there for a second. Okay? Here we go. Balance all the way through. Start to finish. Good. Again. Good. One more. Good. Quick. Quick. Nice and compact. Now, one shooting issue, one of the biggest shooting issues I see in my players, and a lot of players in the States, is that they get walled, right? They don't stay compact. They go reaching for the ball like it's not going to get there. Put your hands down for a second, right? Put your hands down. Okay, don't move. It's going to get there, right? Doesn't have a choice, okay? So we want to stay compact and let that ball get to our hands. I like to tell them to attack with their feet, let it get to their hands, okay? And we would say, reach with your inside, jab your outside, okay? But we're gonna let that ball get to our hands so that we can efficiently and quickly get it to our platform. We go reaching, everything gets long, and we get a little out of rhythm, okay? Let that ball get to your hands, get it up to your platform. Okay, good. A little closer to your head then. Boom. All right, shoot your shot. 1, 2, stick that landing. Hey, one more. Stick it. Oh, good. All right, now we're going to shoot. Okay? Nice and easy. Now we're going to shoot it again. We're only going to go takes here today in the interest of time. I couldn't agree more that you want to focus on makes. I don't give a shit how many shots you took. I care how many shots you made out of those shots you took. Okay? So let's go ahead. But right now, again, we're just going to go 3 shots each. So you get your rebound, hustle back. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, drop in, get it up. Sorry. 1, 2, don't go reaching. Let it get to your hands. Let it get to your hands. Attack it with your feet. Let it get to your hands. All right, good, good, good. Quick. 1, 2, eyes right to that rim. Good. Here we go. One more. Here we go. 1, 2, boom. Good, good. Here we go. 1, 2, good, good. Nice. Okay, now quickly, before we move on to the next part, actually, you know, we would then back up and do the same thing depending on the player, right? We would extend it out to the 3-point line. We would extend it out to their range if they're a deeper shooter, okay? I also want to go through one other thing real quickly. We would also do the same thing at different angles. So we would start here and go 1, 2 right from the top. Then we would work our way out towards the slot, kind of face the rim, and wrap around into it so we're getting a different angle. Then we get here, face the sideline, same thing, whip and turn. Very similar to what York had his guys do earlier, just with the 1, 2 into it, so kind of the next step into it. We get into a downstream action, right? Here, or staggered